Hello? I've been talking this whole time to myself. Thank you, Aces. I don't know why it did this, but basically it changed my microphone input. Love it when it does that. So great. Exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I asked for. Okay. I've never made an iron farm, but I think we need to make one. Was basically what I was saying. I'm scared. I just a baby. Oh my god. That happens to me, except for it doesn't change it to a microphone that's active. It goes to like my headphone microphone, which is detached. So it's literally, I'm like, hello? Are you there? I'm like, okay, I guess you stepped away. And then like maybe 5 minutes go past and like they'll say hello again. I'll be like, oh, it's my mic. Of course. Of course. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't even exist, bro. What do you want? These guys need more iron. They're dying. How did you... Hold on. Where's the boats? Where's the boats? Quick! We need a boat. We need a boat. Excuse me, sir. We saved him. I don't know how he got out. I don't know how I'm gonna get it back in. Maybe water will work. You know? How did he get out? This is a lot harder than it looks. Bro. Maybe if I give him a bed in here. That's the trap. How the frick did he escape, though? It worked. Okay, so... You're trapped now, sir. I would like you. No, go back in. We're so close. I don't have one of these for him. Got him. He's exactly where he needs to be. He's safe. No one can harm him. Any of these guys missing, first of all? No. So where did he come from and how does he already have a trade? That's the real question. I'd actually need him for breeding. No, there's guys in there. We're good. What was that? Okay. I don't want leather here. I want it over here. I mean, that's what they are, though. Right? Okay, so we need... stone cutter. There you go. Where did that other guy go? Cured. Okay. I think it would be good to have this automated a bit. Doesn't need to be fully automated, just like if we had hopper carts running underneath. Wouldn't have to run around picking it all up. I got it all. We're good. Okay, let's look up Iron Farm. New window. Easy, I like it. I like the sound of that. Oh, you put them underground. I don't I like this. 330 plus per hour. Okay. Okay. I just don't know that I agree that this is gonna provide as much as we think. But maybe it will. Like this one says $14.50 an hour. That's the kind of one I want.
Cents today.
I want to watch your ad. Thanks. Thanks. It says this one's on Java, so that's good.
How to build the easiest and the fastest iron farm in Minecraft. This will not be a massive iron titan producing millions of iron per hour. However, what's great about this farm is you can set it up right after starting a brand new world, and it only takes a few minutes to make, and it will produce for you a ton of iron. Realistically, more than you'll ever need. I've seen a few other creators create a similar farm tutorial out there. However, they actually do it wrong, and it ends up not really working perfectly, and people have to find solutions in the comments. So I'm showing you guys the definitive way to make the easiest iron farm. Now, when making this farm, I would recommend a few key details about your location. First, I would recommend you find a area that is already pretty flat, or one that you can make flat pretty easily without a lot of excavating. I also recommend you make this fairly close to a village so that you can get some villagers in the farm fairly easily, but also not directly next to the village, because you don't want to interfere with the iron golem spawning at all, and having it right next to the village could ruin that a bit. But
we're just gonna pretend like nothing's going on.
Near a village isn't necessary, it just makes your life potentially buckets of water. As for beds, you will need a few to build this farm along with me. What you'll need is everything inside.
Perfect. Okay, so we need 9 funnels. Hoppers, whatever. 2 chests, 8 slabs, a lot of ladders. Can't tell if those are trapdoors or not. Must be. There's no way they're pressure plate.
The chest here. You only need a few torches. These ladders are optional, but they make your life a lot easier. As for beds, you will need 12 beds total.
Okay, I'm back. My camera working? Is my mic working? Sorry. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Right? Okay, what do we need?
And then we're going to need 4 buckets of water, but you only need 1 if you have a close water source. You will need 4 boats, and then also access to both zombies and villagers, which are pretty easy. If you just wait for nighttime, you'll eventually get zombies and zombie villagers, which then you can cure. Or you can get villagers from a village or near.
Anybody in the comments, just type out what you need. Oh, bless. Finally. Okay, 9 fence gates. I do not have any. Oh, gates. No, wait, yeah, gates. Okay, 9 gates. 12 beds, 12 villagers. I have a bunch of beds up top, so I'm just gonna go and steal those. So I have way more than I need. Why walk when you can fly? And then how many boats? 4 boats? Like, look how many beds are in there. I'm gonna take some of them. How many do I need? 12? 4, 8, 9. I was scared. So I need 3 more. It's the wool. Guess I made it all into carpet. Okay. Nine signs. Okay. 2 chests. 1 lava. Add a lava bucket somewhere. Got my lava. Okay. Need a couple more beds. You know what? Fuck it. $12 villagers. I think we'll take 2 villagers with us and we'll just breed them. That's gonna be the easiest thing. Spawn. I believe is over here. Wait, I think it's right here. This is spawn. Find out. Oh. There we go. Yeah, see, spawn is right here. I was right. I was right. Okay. I need to be sure, okay? Oh my god. I don't even know what I said. Bro, what? The fuck? I don't know what happened. I don't remember anything. I blacked out. I fear I'm gonna have to build this really high in the sky. Okay, F3 and G. So those red lines, that's the spawn chunk. Okay, go back to the video.
By villager breeder. So to start out for this farm, get in the middle of your flat area and dig out a 9 by 9 by 2 hole. Alright, we've got our hole here, and what you're gonna do is in each of the 4 corners, place a water bucket, and it should leave 1 block dry exactly in the middle, just like this. Once you're here, take your 8 fence gates and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and make sure that they are all open. Basically, our iron golems are going to spawn in this pit we created here, and by having the trapdoors open, it will ensure that the iron golems don't actually think there's a hole right here, and so they'll fall where they'll meet their end. So in this 3 by 3 area, make yourself a little hole, and we're going to dig this down. Now there's no exact number. You can realistically put this anywhere between 12 and 30 blocks down, so I guess I'll go about like 15 or so blocks, as there's a cave underneath here, so no digging for me, just fixing what's already here. Okay, once you're at the bottom of your pit, choose a direction and dig yourself out a small little room, just so you have some room to work with. So right where the hole is, this 3 by 3 area, leave clear, and right in front of it, place your double chest, and then into the double chest, place all of your hoppers. Now make sure your first 2 hoppers go directly into the double chest, and then beyond that, all of the other hoppers connect directly to the other ones, or else your drops are just gonna get stuck. Now,
I want to build something undeniable. Something iconic.
Okay, 1, 2, 3,
Anyone who's ever
4,
accomplished
5.
anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than
Alright.
you can chew.
I could chew a lot.
Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Four, 5.
Je peux pas dire que ça me fait rien de remettre les pieds ici.
So
là.
4.
Il y a un aspect très nostalgique.
Why am I getting French ads? Bruh. Make it stop. Make it stop. I don't want to tab out. Shh.
1 block up from this, place our signs, and place your lava bucket right there. It should fill the whole area. So with this, the iron golem's heads will be in the lava, which will eventually kill them, but there's enough room down here so that all their drops are only going to go in the hopper. Now, if you're expecting to AFK for a long time, simply place another chest and we can have another hopper here.
Okay. I want to build this in the sky though, not in the ground. I actually kind of need you. Hey, I'm trying to protect you from the sunlight, bro. Be nice. Okay. I want to build this in the sky. Do I need one that shows me how to build it in the sky? Oh, I like this guy's tutorials.
Everybody, it's me, your Iron Man, back and better than ever for 1.21. Are you looking for a brand new iron farm fit for the new update that is easier than ever to build, better than the rest? Well, if yes, you're in luck. Today, right here together, we're gonna go step by step through my iron farm build. I'll show you how to do it and give you some tips. I've got one about it all. The materials that you're going to need to build the farm itself in pretty much exact amounts at the top of the chest. Of course, in survival, not villagers spawn eggs, just 3 villagers. and
Only
you're
3
going to need a
villagers.
zombie as
Okay,
well.
so he is doing a different one.
Optionally, 2 campfires, and this time around, we're gonna actually set this iron farm up on the ground, so you're probably going to want to have a decent amount of dirt, or build it somewhere where dirt and grass already is. And now you know how it goes, it's Minecraft 1.21, so of course we need a crafter condenser. This part of the farm is optional, but if you want to add a crafter condenser so your iron turns into blocks, the materials inside of this chest are what you're also going to
Huh?
need. Oh, also, these seeds,
Crafter
they just
condenser?
represent something to fill up the composter with. This isn't an exact amount, and they could be anything. For example, melon. Ah, yes, location. One of the most important things for today's build. For starters, build this farm near wherever you will be. And for this farm to actually run, it needs to be loaded in. We're going to want to find a spot inside of our world, any biome, doesn't matter at all, that is relatively flat and open. When it comes to caves, ideally, no caves too close. Let's say I was setting my farm up somewhere like over here today. Well then, within like 20 or so blocks, I'm going to want to make sure I don't have any caves. If I did, I'm going to need to either fill them in or pick a different spot. Lastly, and this part is super important, do not have any other villagers within like 20 blocks of this thing.
There's definitely a cave near me though. There's definitely a cave near there, but I want it to be in spawn chunks so that it's going continually, you know? I don't know what to do.
It's not crafty. It's your craft. It's not DIY. It's do it.
It could break. Hey, by the way, I want to cut in here and say that this iron farm, due to how the mechanics work with iron golem spawning, is for Minecraft and Java only, not to Bedrock guys. Sorry. After we found the perfect spot for our farm today, we're going to want to kick everything off with a name tag. This name tag is going to be the single thing that keeps the zombie from despawning. And give it a name, then with some building blocks, pick a spot and start your build off. To kick the build off, place 4 building blocks on the ground just like that, then carry them up a little bit more. With a temporary block, place 1 right there. On this thing, place a trap door and flip it open, and then behind the trap door, place 1 or 2 more extra temporary blocks. Next up, in the dead of night, maybe with a little bit of extra protection just in case, it's time to wait around until you can find a zombie. Any zombie will do. Once you have a zombie, get it to lock onto you, climb up on top of your farm, jump over the trap door, and stand on the other side. The zombie should...
I need to rewind. I mean, this one will be better because I only need 3 villagers, I guess. Okay.
For our farm today, we're going to want to kick everything off with a name tag. This name tag is going to be the single thing that keeps the zombie from despawning. And give it a name, then with some building blocks, pick a spot and start your build off. To kick the build off, place 4 building blocks on the ground just like that, then carry them up a little bit more. With a temporary block, place 1 right there. On this thing, place a trap door and flip it open, and then behind the trap door...
Did he tell me what materials I needed? Okay, hold on. Because these are going to be wrong now for sure. Supplies.
The materials that you're going to need...
There we go. Okay. Let's put the supplies in here. How about that? Only 2 stacks. Some stairs. Some slabs. 4 trapdoors. Nine. 5 signs. 3 beds. That's a lot of fence pieces. 38. One more. 38. 2 chests. Name tag. Torches.
To build the farm itself in pretty much exact amounts at the top of the chest. Of course, in survival, not villagers spawn eggs, just 3 villagers, and you're going to need a zombie as well, a fully grown up one. Optionally, 2 campfires, and this time around, we're gonna actually set this iron farm up on the ground, so you're probably going to want to have a decent amount of dirt, or build it somewhere where dirt and grass already is. And now you know how it goes, it's Minecraft 1.21, so of course, we need a crafter condenser. This part of the farm is optional, but if you want to add a crafter condenser so your iron turns into blocks, the materials inside of this chest are what you're also going to need to pick
Oh,
up.
blocks
Also,
of
these
iron.
seeds
I
represent
understand
something to build the composter
now.
with. This isn't an exact amount, and they
I
could
get
be
it
anything.
now.
For example, melon. Ah, yes, location, location. One of the most important things for today's build. For starters, build this farm near wherever you will be. And for this farm to actually run, it needs to be loaded in. We're going to want to find a spot inside of our world, any biome, doesn't
hoping.
matter at all, that is relatively flat and open. When it comes to caves, ideally, no caves too close. Let's say I was setting my farm up somewhere like over here today. Well then, within like 20 or so blocks, I'm going to want to make sure I don't have any caves. If I did, I'm going to need to either fill them in or pick a different spot. Lastly, and this part is super important, do not have any other villagers within like 20 blocks of this thing. It could break. Hey, by the way, I want to cut in here and say that this iron farm, due to how the mechanics work with iron golem spawning, is for Minecraft and Java only. Not Bedrock, guys. Sorry. After we found the perfect spot for our farm today, we're going to want to kick everything off with a name tag. This name tag is going to be the single thing that keeps the zombie from despawning. Give it a name, then with some building blocks, pick a spot and start your build off. To kick the build off, place 4 building blocks on the ground just like that, then carry them up a little bit more. With a temporary block, place 1 right there. On this thing, place a trap door and flip it open, and then behind the
We do
trap door,
that.
place
That might
1
work.
or 2 more extra.
Right? Because there's definitely caves under me. We can go to the red line, so we could do this. We're gonna do this. Okay, we'll fill this up and put some torches underneath and on top. And then we can start the farm. All right. Nothing crazy. Light it the fuck up. Just don't want anything spawning. Okay, so shit. Middle is here-ish.
Temporary blocks. Next up, in the dead of night, maybe with a little bit of extra protection just in case, it's time to wait around until you can find a zombie. Any zombie.
Hold on. Go back.
Then with some building blocks, pick a spot and start your build off. To kick the build off, place 4 building blocks on the ground just like that, then carry them up a little bit more. With a temporary block, place one right there. On this thing, place a trap door and flip it open, and then behind the trap door, place 1 or 2 more extra temporary blocks. Next up, in the dead of night, maybe
I know why.
a bit of extra protection just in case, it's time to wait around until you can find a zombie. Any zombie will do. Once you have a zombie, get it to lock onto you, climb up on top of your farm, jump over the trap door, and stand on the other side. The zombie should follow you up, and because of the trap door, jump and fall right down. Place a block right there, that's going to be permanent, and then wait for the zombie to stop jumping. Eventually, little buddy should stop jumping. Go ahead and use the name tag on the zombie to name it, then go ahead and break the trap door. After the trap door is gone, go ahead and place 1 more permanent block above the zombie, then we can go ahead and roll it over to daytime. With that step good and done, the rest of today's build will be insanely easy. Back over at our build in the daytime, we go ahead and remove that temporary block and these 2 temporary blocks as well. When it comes to the aesthetics of your build today, you got free range. Go ahead and use any building block that you'd like other than anything that will light on fire and burn. So tough bricks, that's good. Netherrack, technically good, but wood, oak planks, no way. In the daytime, with a couple blocks changed, I now have something that looks like this. You don't technically need the glass, I just like it for aesthetics. We're gonna go ahead and pick a side of the farm and fill the corner blocks in all the way. When we fill those in all the way, on the 3rd block up in the air, we're gonna place 3 staircases like that. This is now gonna be the front of our farm. On the other side of the farm...
Hold on. Shh. You're going too fast. Stairs actually go 1 block higher. Place solo blocks where I
This is
put.
now going to
Okay.
be the front of our farm. On the other side of the farm, we'll go ahead and build this block up, this block up, this...
I want to build something undeniable. Something iconic.
This block and this block, but we're actually going to go ahead and leave this block empty and that block empty. Eventually, we'll be pulling this block out as well, but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oops.
Hey, wait, that bit that I said about the staircases, ignore that. These are just going to be solid blocks. Next up, on the side opposite the staircases, 3 building blocks like that, 3 building blocks like that, and 3 more building blocks just like that. After that, even more building blocks, and make those walls 2 blocks tall. And
Wait,
one more
wait,
time,
wait.
go ahead and make those...
All right. Hello? What happened? My zombie died. I named it though. My name tags back? Huh? Bro, what is going on? That can turn off now. Don't need it. Where's the zombie? Hi, zombie. Come with me, zombie. Are you a zombie? No. Come here. I want to play a game. Like, I missed a step somewhere, so need to hurry. I'm thinking that's what killed him.
Like, other than anything that will light on fire and burn. So tough bricks, that's good. Netherrack, technically good. But wood, oak planks, no way. In the daytime, with a couple blocks changed, I now have something that looks like this. You don't technically need the glass. I just like it for aesthetics. We're going to go ahead and pick...
Okay. Hold on.
a side of the farm and fill the corner blocks in all the way. When we fill those in all the way, on the third block up in the air, we're gonna place 3 staircases like that.
Okay, I
This block up, this block, and this block. But we're actually gonna go ahead and leave this block empty and that block empty.
Oh. That.
Eventually, we'll be pulling this block out as well, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hey, wait, that bit that I said about the staircases, ignore that. These are just gonna be solid blocks. Next up, on the side opposite the staircases, 3 building blocks like that, 3 building blocks like that, and 3 more building blocks just like that.
Okay.
After that, even more... building blocks and make those walls 2 blocks tall. And one more time, go ahead and make those walls 3 blocks tall. There's a spot right here that is kind of open. Go ahead and fill that in with something, and then the block right above it, and go ahead and fill that in as well. Now we want to keep this farm symmetrical, so on the other side, a building block and a building block. Now over here on our farm, we're actually going to come back in and remove this block and this block that we just placed in. We're going to put a trap door right there like that, and then we're going to jump over to the inside of the...
Wait, which one? This one. These 2.
farm, place a trap door, and flip it open like that. Now, keeping things symmetrical, that means we...
That doesn't...
rotate over to the other side and remove that block, place a trap door, remove that.
Oh, okay, I see. Magic wrong. Okay. 3 trapdoors. You lied about how many trapdoors we need? I know I should have just brought a shit ton.
And flip it open. Now this spot right here is going to be my villager cell. I need 3 things inside of this villager cell.
I want to build something undeniable. Something iconic.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything.
First up, I'm gonna need 3 beds. Place 3 beds on the back wall facing towards the zombie. Then I'm gonna need a light source to make sure it stays nice and safe. So a torch, I like to put it right in the middle. And then last but not least, I will need to get villagers inside of this thing. Now the easiest way to get villagers inside of this containment area is going to be using workstations. You see, if I have a villager and I place a workstation down, it should take the job. If I go ahead and place another workstation right there and remove this one, villager is pretty smart. If it's not too far away, it should be able to notice the workstation, hopefully use the
Okay, so
takes the job, and then I can move quickly over here and push the villager inside of it. After that, I go ahead and remove the workstation and do it 2 more times. And so finally, after a little bit of time, I have 3 villagers inside of this area. I no longer technically need these blocks, I can pull them out. So next up, with our villagers inside of this area, remember when I said that thing about staircases and ignoring it? Well, if you didn't ignore it, replace those staircases with...
okay, we're gonna go back to my village. Let me just do this real quick. It'd be a pain in the ass to get them there, though. I need another boat. Hello there. Actually, I don't want this guy to have a... Get in the boat, bro. Do it. Do it. Thank you. Oops. Come with me, sir. Oh, shit. Okay. Do I have enough, rails, maybe? Surely not. I do not have that many. It's not gonna work. Oh, it did. Okay, good. Nah, we don't need rails. Don't be smart enough to find the bed, right? Right? Where do you think you're going? I'll keep him safe in here until I can get the others. I know you don't want to do this when I'm here. Maybe we'll do it anyway. I just don't want the baby getting in, and then we'll be okay. Oh, I need a third boat though. Mine. Baby, get in the boat. I actually want one of the non-nulls, so I need you to get in the boat. Get in the boat! Go get your other boat. No. 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 This is not your boat. This is my boat. Thank you. That's not what I was trying to do. Off we go. I don't have a bucket of water. Oh. Not too bad. Okay, he's still there. Come on. Let's go. Come say hello to your friend. Uh-oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? We lost him. Okay, we actually did lose him though. God damn it. What are you doing up here? Okay. One more. And then I like the idea of using these like tables or whatever. I need poster though. I might have one. Give me those instead. Come with me, sir. Look at the little fireflies. They're so pretty. Love it. Okay. Go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm hoping this guy will just go straight to the bed. Come. Go to bed.
solid blocks, the staircases actually need to go one block above where I set them a minute ago. After that, right behind the staircases, we're gonna go ahead and use any building block that still does not burn and build a roof over this thing that hangs one block off of the back. Next up, let's go ahead and start setting up the Iron Golem Remover 3000. On the front of the farm, lined up 3 blocks away, place a double chest in the ground. This chest is gonna fill up.
Okay, hold on. Give me all my shit back. Okay, no, go back. Hold on. We need to go here. Okay.
Villagers inside of this area. I no longer technically need these blocks, I can pull them out. So next up, with our villagers inside of this area, remember when I said that thing about staircases and ignoring it? Well, if you didn't ignore it, replace those staircases with solid blocks. The staircases actually need to go one block above where I set them a minute ago. After that, right behind the staircases, we're gonna go ahead and use any building block that still does not burn and build a roof over this thing that hangs one block off of the back. Next up, let's go ahead and start setting up the iron.
Okay.
Golem remover
Go back.
one block off of the back. Next up,
Okay, so he actually left that open.
Golem remover 3000.
I'm sure it doesn't matter. Might because of the trapdoors.
Use any building block that still does not burn and build a roof over this thing that hangs one block off of the back. Next up, let's go ahead and start setting up the Iron Golem Remover 3000. On the front of the farm, lined up 3 blocks away, place a double chest.
3 blocks away. Wait, did it want it this way?
In the ground. This chest is gonna fill up pretty quick though. You might
Yes.
need to consider adding more chests if you're going to use this farm long term. That or just pull the iron out of the farm. Now in between the chests and the farm, we did a 3x3 of hopper.
This is kind of why I wanted it in the air. Not gonna be enough chests, but we can we can add some. Sure, it's not a big deal. I actually already have an idea of what we can do. Add a chest here and here. Right? Okay. Okay.
Make sure you link all of your hoppers together so the materials end up inside of the chest. Next up, it's wall time. Over here at the back of the farm, we'll place a wall, remove a wall just like that. Now using even more walls, we will build walls all the way along the side of this farm, up 1 block diagonally off of it. We're gonna...
Okay. Oops. Okay, now what?
To take these walls all the way to the staircase, 1 block past, and then drop them down. They're going to go down almost to the ground, but not all the way. Then these walls are going to continue out and wrap all the way around the farm. These walls are basically going to keep iron golems that will eventually spawn up on top of this farm inside of this farm. Slabs. For this design, we're going to need a slab placed right there. And then on the other side, we're going to want to place a slab right there. Now, if you want to be extra cautious, you could go ahead and place another slab there, and then same thing. Now, if you want to be extra cautious, you could go. And then on the other side, we're going to want to place a slab. For this to eventually spawn up around the farm, but not all the way. Then these walls are going to continue out and wrap all the way around the farm. These walls are basically going to keep iron golems that will eventually spawn up on top of this farm inside of this farm. Slabs. For this design, we're going to need a slab placed right there. And then on the other side, we're going to want to place a slab right there. Now, if you want to be extra cautious, you could go ahead and place another slab there, and then same thing on the other side, just to make sure.
A bunch. As fucking why not? You're breeding. The baby's gonna die. This is a zombie. Oops. I don't see a baby. There isn't an extra bed, so I don't think they can breed.
Iron golems don't ever glitch, but technically you don't have to. And back over on the front of this farm, with any sign type in the world, doesn't matter, it's sign time. In the middle, on top of this hopper, we're gonna crouch and place a sign. After that, on this block right there, even with the walls, we place a sign. On this side, on the middle wall, wait for it, you place a sign. Middle wall right there.
Okay.
Place a sign. Last but not least, what do you think I'm gonna do?
Place another sign.
Middle wall, place a sign. Next up, it's lava time. Very carefully, on the top of this middle sign right there, place your lava bucket. And if you have signs all the way around it, the lava will stay contained and floating like that.
Wonderful. I'm getting hungry. 5:30. What am I gonna eat? What am I gonna eat?
Before we start the farm, we need a way to control where the iron golem spawns. To do that, with a shovel, count 8 blocks out and turn all of those blocks into paths from the middle back of the farm. From the middle side wall with the shovel again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the other side in the middle again, one final time, 1, 2, 3, 8. To isolate and control all iron golem spawns, we need to remove all spawnable blocks outside of the farm. The easiest way to do this is turn all of the grass blocks nearby into path blocks. If we go 8 blocks out from the back and 8 blocks out from the side, then go ahead and draw
3,
a line
4,
into the path blocks
5, 6,
we'll end up with something that looks kind of like this.
8.
Take your shovel and turn all of the blocks in the middle to paths. Now, very important here, if we run into anything that is like a hill or something like that, we're going to want to go ahead and smooth that hill out, get rid of it. On the front of the farm, we need to turn every block, including 1 block past the front, into path.
It's gonna be able to spawn underneath.
Sitting above these blocks right here, they are no longer valid spawning blocks, so I don't need to worry about it, but this block, definitely worry about it, and that block, definitely worry about it, and that block, definitely worry about it too.
it's gonna be able to spawn underneath in the water. I wish I had known this beforehand. That would have been nice. It's a huge area to fill in, so I'm gonna move it. We're gonna have to wait till daytime. Or nighttime, I mean. Okay, so instead we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we do... Zombie goes here. Okay. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna do... We gotta wait till nighttime. Okay. I need to figure out something for food. Let me just see what we got. What do we got? Ooh, Nando's. Haven't had Nando's in forever. Quite expensive though. Nando's is quite expensive though. Come on, any of that. Not wanting any of this. Ooh, I could do Chipotle. Last time it made me sick. Maybe not. Hmm. I know what I'm going to do. Give me a minute. Actually, it is nighttime. We gotta move the zombie. Come with me, sir. And then these can go. Get the crap out of me, dude. Oh, okay, hold on. You little bitch. Come with me, everyone. Okay. 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 Very good. Now that these guys are safe, I am going to fix food. So I'll be right back.
dimensional portal.
Definitely worry about it too. A little bit of time later, with some minor adjustments to the aesthetics of my farm and a whole lot of path blocks, I'm looking pretty good. Now eventually, as I start to use this farm, and especially use it at nighttime a little bit, zombies might be attracted to the villagers over here. Because of how I have these blocks placed, it's no big deal. They're not going to actually ever be able to hurt the villagers. However, they might pile around the farm until daytime. If you don't like that idea, to get around that, take that block out that lines up with the trapdoors and place a campfire. Then do the same thing on the other side. Essentially, almost the final thing you need to do for your farm build today is back up on top of this farm on that back block that hangs off opposite the staircases. Water source in one corner, water source in the other corner. It'll flow all the way over to the staircase ledge on the front. And I mean, it's monstrous. This gonna power everything. Now at this part in the tutorial, your farm is just about done. If you're not adding the crafter compactor, go ahead and skip to the time that's on screen right now to see.
We're almost done.
we need 3 villagers to see a zombie and freak out. The villagers also need to be able to sleep from time to time. To allow them to sleep, no big deal. We've got the beds inside of this thing. To scare them with a zombie, open one of the trap doors, remove this block right there, and the villagers will now be able to see the zombie and start panicking. Make sure you close that trap door back. Now at this point in the farm, with everything set up right here, all we really need to do is wait for nighttime. Every single one of these villagers needs to be able to jump into its bed, even if it's just for a quick second. Once each villager has had even just a brief second to jump into a bed and sleep, well, pretty much right after that, an iron golem should spawn up on top of the platform, slowly be pushed out into the lava thanks to the water, and I mean, there you go. You've got your iron farm. Let this iron farm run for a little bit of time, and before too long, you'll have blocks on blocks of iron, and as a small bonus, maybe a little bit of poppies as well. And so, your Minecraft 1.21 iron farm. That's just about how it's done. If you've got any...
Where are the golems? Ah! The golems! They're here! Okay, I do kind of wanna... Need more hoppers. I'll do like 4. I think 4 will be good. Okay. And I need ladders. I didn't mean to bring all this water with me. I didn't mean to. Okay, so I need to do... Um... Okay. Oh, I mean... I need 3 more. Oops. Oops. Okay, I need 1 more hopper. And 2 more chests. Voila! I did. Ah! I think it's because of this. Hmm. Okay. Well. All right. I should have just fucking walked. All right. I'm gonna end it there. I will be back tomorrow in the AM. Actually, might be a little bit later, probably like 11 or noon. I will catch you guys then. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you guys later. For whatever reason, my YouTube chat wasn't working. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm so sorry if you're still here.